Every athlete wants to be faster, but here's the truth. Before you ever hit top speed, you need acceleration. That first explosive burst is what separates good athletes from game changers. Whether it's football, soccer, basketball, baseball, or track, acceleration is a universal performance key. And today, we're ranking the top 5 exercises to get you faster acceleration, backed by sports science. This is the start of our brand new series on athletic performance, and we're kicking it off with speed. Each episode will break down the top 5 exercises for a different sports performance quality: strength, power, endurance, agility, and more. But speed is where it all begins. If you can't explode off the line, you'll never reach your true potential. So let's dive in. First up, sled pushes. These build horizontal force, the exact angle you need when accelerating. Instead of just training muscles, sleds train the mechanics of acceleration. Heavy pushes equal stronger stride out of the gate. Just play around with it when you're doing these pushes. Sometimes heavy, sometimes light. Building strength speed or speed strength. Just make sure to always focus on those mechanics. Next up, trap bar deadlift jumps. Forget just lifting heavy. Power is about force and velocity. Trap bar jumps let you load up, but still move explosively. That combo teaches your nervous system to produce max power with every stride. And we also love these because they're a great substitute to Olympic lifts if you don't know the technique just yet. Third, wall drills. Simple, but science-backed. Pushing against the wall locks in your body angle and lets you practice shin angles and knee drives. It grooves the exact pattern your legs need in those first 5 to 10 yards. And we love these because they're very progressive and can get complex. Number 4, bounding. Plyometrics are king for speed. Bounding teaches your body to apply force into the ground forward instead of just up and down. This directly transfers to quicker, more explosive strides. And 5th, Bulgarian split squats. Acceleration isn't just about raw power, it's about stability and force production in one leg at a time. This unilateral lift builds your glutes, hamstrings, and quads in the exact same way you use them when sprinting. And also when you're doing this lift, lean forward a bit to get more glute activation. Plus, it corrects imbalances so you can put equal power into every stride. For those of you still watching, here's a bonus exercise. Something pros use when they're chasing elite performance. The French contrast method. This combines heavy lifts, plyometrics, sprints, and jumps all in one sequence. It's advanced, it's brutal, but in the same type of training you'll see with pro athletes when they're fine-tuning acceleration and explosiveness. And that's the key. These aren't random drills. These are the same types of exercises elite athletes are doing worldwide, from NFL wide receivers to Olympic sprinters. The difference is, now you got the blueprint too. These 5 exercises and the bonus one aren't gimmicks. They're backed by science and tested at the highest levels of sport. And the best part, they work for every athlete because acceleration is universal. This is just the beginning of our top 5 performance series. Next up, we're breaking down the best exercises for top speed. So make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, drop a comment on which exercise you're going to add to your training this week. Alright, let's be real. We've all seen that one athlete who just takes off like they've been launched out of a cannon. And you're like, how do I get that kind of speed? Well, today, I'm breaking down the top 5 exercises to increase your top speed. The same kind of stuff that helps sprinters like Usain Bolt leave the rest of the world in dust. And if you think speed is something you're just born with, stick around, because I've got a surprise for you. Quick pit stop before we sprint into it. If you want early access to videos like this and some bonus training goodies, check out the Patreon link down below. It helps support the channel and make sure that I keep putting out fun, free content for everybody else too. Here's the thing, speed is the one skill that makes coaches go, whoa, who's that? You can teach plays, you can teach footwork, but raw speed, that's an instant game changer. And the best part, you don't need rocket boosters attached to your legs to get faster. You just need the right training. And no running with a parachute on your back like your Vin Diesel stunt double in Fast and Furious 12. That's not the answer. Let's get into it. The top 5 exercises to increase your top speed. Starting off with number 1, trap bar deadlifts. This is your engine upgrade. Forget economy mode. This is turning your legs into a stronger sports car. Stronger legs equals more force into the ground, equals more speed. Simple as that. Number 2, Nordic hamstring curl. I know you've seen these everywhere. Your hamstrings are both the gas pedal and your emergency brakes. These keep you fast and safe. Plus, you look like an action hero the first time you manage to lower yourself all the way down without hitting your face to the ground. Number 3, don't miss these, hip thrusts. Your glutes are basically your sprinting jet engines. Hip thrusts can make sure they're firing at full blast. Ignore them, and it's like trying to race a car in park. It's not really going to do much. Number 4, bounding or single leg plyometrics. It's like the biggest superpower. This is where strength turns into bounce. Bounding is like teaching your legs to be super springs. It's explosive, powerful, and it's exactly how sprinting happens in real life, one leg at a time. Number 5, and my absolute favorite, flying sprints, max velocity runs. This is the fun one. Accelerate for 20 to 30 yards, then let loose and feel what top speed really is. It's like hitting turbo in Mario Kart. Your nervous system learns how to handle speed, and nothing replaces that feeling. And remember, nothing tops sprinting, so do it often. And hey, if you stuck around this long, I've got a bonus exercise for you. One of the secrets to insane top speed is ground contact time. How quickly your foot hits and leaves the ground. The fastest athletes, they're basically human pogo sticks. To train it, try ankle pops, pogo jumps, or quick hops in place. Think light, fast, bouncy. The goal is to spend as little time on the ground as possible. It makes you feel faster, lighter, and way more explosive. And don't worry, you don't need to train like you're about to qualify for the Olympics. These work for football, basketball, soccer, track, and so much more. Even if your only competition is that one overly competitive friend at pickup games, nothing feels better than jogging past him like, oh, sorry, did I just dust you? There you have it. Trap bar deadlifts, Nordics, hip thrusts, bounding, flying sprints, and a bonus ground contact drill for those who hung around to the end. That's your cheat code for more speed. If you learned something today, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. Tell me which exercise you'll be adding to your training this week. I really do read every comment, and I love hearing about your progress. Oh, and don't forget, if you want early access to future videos and some bonus breakdowns, the Patreon link is down below in the description. This video is actually episode 2 of our top 5 training series. Episode 1 was all about top 5 exercises for acceleration. Definitely check out that one if you haven't already. In episode 3, that's going to be top 5 exercises to help 1-foot jumpers. You don't want to miss it. Train smart, have fun, and I'll catch you in the next one. Zion Williamson exploding off 1 foot, John Morant launching like he's on a trampoline. Unreal, right? But here's the truth. You're not as far from that as you think. Most athletes waste time on gimmicks that actually kill their bounce. Weighted jumps, fancy drills, Instagram fads. Today, we're cutting through the noise. I'm giving you the 5 best exercises for 1-foot jumpers. Backed by science, of course. No fluff. Stick around because this is how you start unlocking that kind of bounce. And if you don't want to wait for new videos, all the early releases and full workouts are ready on Patreon. Join today. Links below. Now, let's build your flight. Exercise number 1, sprinting. This is the most underrated jump builder on earth. Every stride is basically one leg jump at max velocity. Sprinting develops your hamstrings, hip flexors, and glutes, the engine of your bounce. Skip this, and you're a Ferrari with no gas pedal. Exercise number 2, Bulgarian split squats. Yeah, they hurt, but nothing builds single leg power, stability, and balance like these. Since 1-foot jumping is all about transferring force through one leg, this exercise is your power plant. Hate them now, love your bounce later. Exercise number 3, single leg continuous hops. Here's how it works. Hop forward for distance, then as soon as you land, boom, explode up for height. This builds explosive single leg power while teaching your body how to quickly slow down horizontal force and turn it into vertical force. In simple terms, you're training your legs to be brakes and rockets at the same time. That's the secret sauce of 1-foot jumping. Exercise number 4, Nordic curls. Brutal, humbling, but essential. Your hamstrings are the gas pedal and the brakes when you jump. Weak hamstrings mean slower takeoff and higher injury risk. Nordics makes you powerful and bulletproof. Exercise number 5, depth jumps. Step off a box, land, and instantly explode back up. This trains your nervous system to absorb and fire in milliseconds. It's how you bridge raw strength with pure explosiveness. Don't skip this one. It's a game changer. So there you have it, the 5 best exercises for 1-foot jumpers, plus a bonus for the real ones. Sprinting, Bulgarian split squats, single leg continuous hops, Nordics, depth jumps, and calf isometric holds. If this helped, smash the like button, drop a comment with your favorite exercise, and subscribe because we're just getting started. And here's the big one. Episode 4 in this series is all about the 5 best exercises for 2-foot jumpers. If you're a power dunker, a volleyball hitter, or just chasing that big 2-leg explosion, you can't miss this one. And remember, the full workouts and early releases are already up on Patreon. Links below. Now get after it. Your highlight moment is waiting. There's a difference between jumping and launching. 2-foot jumpers know exactly what I mean. That moment when both feet hit the ground and you turn into a missile. But if you've been grinding jump workouts and still feel glued to the floor, you're not broken. You're just training wrong. So today, we're fixing that with the 5 best science-backed exercises to turn you into a 2-foot jumper who actually defies gravity. Before we blast off, if you're serious about your performance, check out our 2 online programs, Strictly Vertical, our ultimate system for building freak-level jumping power, and Strictly Speed, built for all athletes who want to move faster, react quicker, and dominate every step, cut, or sprint. Both are linked below. And if you still want to catch our videos early, all our episodes drop first on Patreon. Alright, let's turn you into a human trampoline. Exercise number 1, barbell back squats. Yeah, it's old school, but so is gravity, and that's what we're fighting. Here's the science. Squats build max strength and improve your motor unit recruitment. Basically, your brain gets better at telling every muscle fiber to fire at once. Lower slow, drive up like you're trying to punch a hole through your ceiling. Without this base, you're a Ferrari with the body of a lawnmower engine. Exercise number 2, jump squats with a pause. Go down, pause for a second at the bottom, then explode up. That pause erases momentum, forcing you to create pure power from nothing. Biomechanically, this boosts your rate of force development, the trait that separates "I could kinda dunk" from "I just jumped over my friend's head." Exercise number 3, depth jumps. Step off of a box, land, and explode up immediately. Think of it like hot lava. The ground is not your friend. This lights up your stretch shortening cycle, teaching your tendons to store and release energy faster. You're literally upgrading your legs from couch cushions to high performance springs. If squats build horsepower, depth jumps build suspension. Exercise number 4, kettlebell swings. Not your typical jump drill, but this one's hip extension cheat code. It fires up your posterior chain, glutes, hamstrings, and lower back, the trio that actually drives your vertical. Think of it as building your hip whip. When that chain snaps fast, you pop off the floor like a loaded slingshot. Exercise number 5, kneeling vertical jumps. I'm glad you made it to the end. This is probably the best one. This one looks easy until your hips betray you. You start from the knees, no counter movement, no leg wind up, just raw hip extension power. It's basically telling your nervous system, hey, wake up, we're about to blast off. And there you have it, the 5 best exercises for 2-foot jumpers. If you made it this far, you're officially built different. Hit that like button, drop your favorite exercise below, and check out our Patreon and training programs linked in the description, where we break down how to actually apply this stuff to your game. Because remember, training smart doesn't just make you stronger, it makes you scarier. Every athlete thinks they're agile until you get crossed so bad your soul takes a vacation. If you ever blamed bad footing, the floor, or the shoes, this video is for you. Because today, we're breaking down the 5 best exercises for agility and change of direction, backed by science, made for every sport and guaranteed to make defenders look lost. Stick around to the end. I'll show you how to combine them for game speed quickness every athlete wants. Quick myth check before we get started. Agility isn't about ladder drills. Those make you look quick, but not move quick. Ladders build rhythm and coordination, not actual game speed reaction or power. We actually broke that whole thing down in a video called "Stop Wasting Time with Fake Agility Training." I'll pop it up here on the screen. Watch that one after this for the full breakdown of why ladders don't make you faster, and then come back here to build what actually works. So here's the truth. Real agility equals force plus power plus control and reaction. If you can't stop fast, you can't start fast. These next 5 exercises build the ability to decelerate, redirect, and explode in any direction. In other words, move like an actual athlete, not a drill highlight. Exercise number 1, lateral bound to stick. You're jumping sideways, landing soft, and sticking it like you're trying to impress the judges and your coach. This builds your eccentric strength and your ability to absorb force when changing direction. If you can't decelerate, you're basically playing on skates. Here's a quick plug. If you're serious about getting faster, more explosive, and actually performing better in your sport, check out our online programs below. They're built specifically for speed and vertical gains that transfer to real athletic movement, not just gym numbers. And if you want early video access, exclusive training breakdowns, and behind the scenes content, join the Patreon family. Links in the description below for both. Alright, plug over, back to the action. Exercise number 2, crossover step to sprint. This is the first explosive move when you need to get out of there fast. It trains your hips and core to open and drive through instantly. It's your I'm gone button.
You remember the little red button?
Yeah.
Push the little red button. And you may want to put on a seatbelt.
Basketball, football, soccer, every sport needs it. Exercise number 3, and I think these are pretty underrated since I don't see many people doing them, lateral sled drags. You're building sideways power, strength through the angles you actually cut from. Science mode, here it goes. Horizontal force equals more cutting power. Vertical force equals cool dunks. Both matter, but this one wins for agility. Exercise number 4, 180-degree deceleration drill. I know it's a mouthful, but it really works. Sprint forward, plant, flip your hips, explode back. This builds control, balance, and braking power. The kind of movement that separates fast from game fast. Stay low, chest up, and try not to end up on TikTok as a fail compilation. Exercise number 5, and my absolute favorite, reactive mirror drill. Grab a partner, one leads, one mirrors. Side steps, fake outs, chaos, whatever you need to do to psych the other one. This one's gold because it trains reactive agility. Your brain and body syncing up instantly. Basically, turning you into a human Bluetooth device with no lag. So that's it. The 5 drills that build real agility and change your direction speed. Forget the cones and forget the ladders. This is how you move like an athlete. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment telling me which drill made your legs cry the loudest. Now get out there and make your next cut so smooth they think it was edited. You ever wonder why some athletes look like they're jacked in the gym, but move like they're stuck in molasses when the game starts? That's because gym strength isn't the same as real game strength. You don't need to bench press a car. You need to transfer force fast, fluid, and under chaos. Today, we're breaking down the 5 best exercises that build usable, game-breaking strength. The kind that makes you faster, more explosive, and straight up harder to stop. And trust me, this isn't another list of do squats and deadlifts. We're going deeper. This is advanced athlete territory. Let's go. Real game strength isn't about isolated muscles. It's about force transfer from the ground, through your hips, into your core, and finally out your limbs. Basically, you're a walking kinetic chain. If one link's weak, everything else falls apart. It's like the Matrix. Remember when Neo downloads all those fighting programs, opens his eyes, and goes, "I know Kung Fu." That's what we're doing here, teaching your body to connect systems so power flows seamlessly. Because if your body not plugged in, you're still the pre-downloaded version of Neo. Strong maybe, but clunky and disconnected. These 5 exercises, they're your download sequence. And if you're still thinking heavy lifting makes you slow, we actually broke down that myth in a full video. Why lifting heavy doesn't make you slow. Go check that out after this to understand why these 5 movements are the key to real performance in game. Exercise number 1, landmine split jerk. This one's elite. The landmine split jerk builds rotational power, balance, and real-world coordination, all in one. It mimics how you actually apply force in sport, from one leg, through your core, and out your hands. It's not just up and down, it's through and forward. You'll feel it in your hips, core, and your soul. That's how you know it's working. By the way, if you want to take this kind of training further, where we actually program this stuff for you, check out our online programs, Strictly Speed and Strictly Vertical. They're built to make you a more explosive version of yourself. No fluff, just results. And if you want early video drops, exclusive breakdowns, and Q&As, that's all on Patreon. All the links are in the description box below. Now let's get back into it. Exercise number 2, high pull from a hang with band assistance. This is the bridge between strength and speed. The band gives you overspeed eccentric loading, meaning you have to control power faster than your body's used to. You're training your nervous system to fire quicker, which transfers to sprinting and hitting. Think of it as strength and fast forward. And if you do it right, It should look powerful, not like you're trying to start a lawnmower that's been sitting in your garage for 2 years. Exercise number 3, split stance isometric push versus wall. This one's pure force development, the kind of strength that makes tackles bounce off you. Drive into the wall like you're trying to move a truck. Hold for about 6 to 8 seconds, full intent. This teaches your body how to apply force through the ground, no wasted motion, and it's zero joint stress. You can load safely and still get max output. If you're doing it right, your face will look like you're trying to solve a calculus equation in another language. Exercise number 4, single leg trap bar deadlift. 1 leg, 2 handles, total control. This is anti-wobble strength. It builds stability and raw power in your stance leg. If you can own this movement, you'll stop getting bullied off balance in games. Start light, go deep, and move crisp. Exercise number 5, rotational med ball scoop toss. Heavy. This is the final boss. The med ball scoop toss ties everything together. Hip rotation, timing, and force transfer. Load up a heavier ball than usual and let it fly with full intent. This is your real world bench press. So remember, being strong in the gym doesn't mean you're strong in sport. Real game strength is about connecting the chain, ground to core to limb. Train these 5 exercises with intent, and you'll go from Neo before the download to Neo in bullet time. Drop a comment which exercise you're adding first, and if you want to level up your speed or vertical, check those programs in the links below. Stay explosive, stay athletic, and I'll see you in the next one. You're doing plyos, but are they actually making you faster, or are you just cosplaying as the Flash on pre-workout? If your jumps aren't transferring to your sprint, then you're not training speed, you're just building shin splints. Today, we're fixing that with the 5 best plyometric exercises for real speed and acceleration. These are more advanced, more explosive, and built to turn your gym work into on-field dominance. Every quality, every sport, one athlete at a time. Let's get after it. Here's the problem.
Houston, we have a problem.
Most athletes just jump randomly. No structure, no direction, no intent. It's like trying to drift in Fast and Furious with flat tires. All noise, no traction. Real acceleration is about force direction and ground contact time. You need to learn how to apply power horizontally and get off the ground faster than an NPC dodging lag in Call of Duty. Here are the 5 plyos that actually make you faster. Number 1, bounding. Bounding is your acceleration cheat code. Think of it like sprinting in slow motion, but every stride is exaggerated for power. You're teaching your body to project force forward, converting vertical strength into horizontal velocity. Science calls it horizontal force vector training. I call it real life speed boost power up. Before we hit exercise 2, let's talk about how you can actually apply this stuff. Our online training platform is your personal athletic roadmap. Inside, we've got programs like Strictly Speed and Strictly Vertical, built on science, progression, and results. Each program breaks down the why, the how, and the when, so you're not guessing, you're growing. It's like having a performance coach in your pocket, guiding your training, optimizing recovery, and helping you build speed that sticks. If you want to get early access to videos and join our Q&A sessions, check out our Patreon. You get direct access to us, so we can break down your questions and your progress. All the links are in the description box below. Alright, let's get back to the action. Plyometric number 2, single leg broad jumps. This is your unilateral power builder. 1 leg, all force, all focus. It's like sprinting in bullet time. You're teaching your brain and body to handle real acceleration mechanics. Each reps builds stability, projection, and control, just like balancing on that narrow beam in Tomb Raider. Only this time, you're Lara Croft with better glute activation. Plyometric number 3, drop to bound. This one's about reactivity. Step off, hit the ground, and bounce forward. No pause. You're training your stretch shortening cycle and improving reactive strength index. Translation, you're teaching your tendons to act like high-powered springs. The shorter you contact, the more power you recycle. Kind of like a well-timed double jump in Super Mario, but in real life. Plyometric number 4, depth jump to sprint. This one's the advanced combo. Part physics, part magic. Drop, land, explode forward. You're priming your nervous system to go from vertical impulse to horizontal drive. The same sequence you use in your first 3 sprint steps. Studies show this type of reactive potentiation can literally make you faster instantly. It's basically charging up your ultimate before the real play starts. Plyometric number 5, bound into sprint. Finish with a full send. 3 bounds, then transition straight into a sprint. This is your in-game simulation. Your start, elastic, then go ballistic. The goal, blend power and timing so your body transfers every ounce of force into forward motion. It's like hitting turbo mode in Mario Kart. Perfect form, perfect contact, perfect acceleration. So there you have it, the 5 best plyometric exercises for speed and acceleration, built for athletes who want to turn strength into speed and power into performance. Train these and you'll build elite reactivity, coordination, and explosiveness, the kind that translates to real game speed. Remember, every quality, every sport, one athlete at a time. Check out the links below for our online training platform and Patreon. And make sure to subscribe because milliseconds matter. And you can't afford to move in slow motion when your competition's already in turbo mode. I get it. You put in the work. You jump, but not like you know you can. If your explosiveness doesn't show up under pressure or in real game situations, that's not effort. That's reactive strength holding you back. Today, I'm giving you the 5 advanced plyometrics used by elite athletes to build true explosive power that transfers to every quality, every sport, one athlete at a time. Let's get into it. Explosiveness isn't just about strong legs. It's about how fast your nervous system can create force and recycle elastic energy. If you're stuck on the ground longer than your Wi-Fi takes to connect, we've got to fix that reactive system fast. Plyometric number 1, depth drop to vertical jump. You might be asking, why does this matter? This movement enhances eccentric braking, then immediately converts it into upward power. The goal is a high force and low time, exactly what determines vertical jump success and first step explosiveness. It teaches your body to absorb force efficiently and release it instantly, reducing injury risk while unlocking more height. Whereas the science, you might ask? RSI, reactive strength index, posterior timing, and ankle stiffness. This is an Iron Man superhero landing. Absorb like vibranium, blast off like a Stark rocket. Here's some coaching cues. Box height, 12 to 14 inches. 3 to 5 reps, 4 sets. Land softly, explode instantly. And hey, if you want a full progression that builds explosiveness step by step without guessing, check out our online training platform. Programs like Strictly Vertical and Strictly Speed are designed to take you through all phases: foundation, plyometric skill, reactive power, and game transfer. Plus, join our Patreon for early access and coaching Q&As so we can help you personally. Links are below. Let's stay locked in. The best work is still ahead. Plyometric number 2, single leg hurdle hops. Explosiveness in sport is almost entirely single leg dominant. From sprinting, cutting, jumping off of one foot, this drill builds unilateral stiffness and reduces force leaks. For example, valgus knee collapse. This not only boosts speed, it protects ACL and improves direction control. Just think about ankle knee stiffness, high rate tendon loading, and acting like you're Spider-Man escaping rooftop to rooftop. Light, springy, never losing rhythm. And here's some cues you can use. 4 to 6 hurdles, minimal ground contact time, stick the landing on every rep, especially the last. Plyometric number 3, drop jump to acceleration burst. This combines vertical impulse into horizontal projection, identical to the first 2 to 3 steps of your sprint. It improves ground reaction force direction, which is one of the top predictions of speed. This drill teaches the hips to attack forward, not upward. Elite acceleration mechanics. Think shin angle projection and ground contact under 0.2 seconds. I know that's fast, but try your best. This is basically a superhero launching from the ground, but your power is real, not CGI. And of course, here are some cues. Drop, instantly sprint 5 to 10 yards. No hesitation, commit to horizontal projection. Don't lift up. Plyometric number 4, bounding switches to stick. Explosive athletes must produce and control force all at the same time. This drill trains the nervous system to switch legs rapidly, then slam on the brakes with joint alignment intact. It builds landing integrity, critical for injury prevention and high speed direction change. Plyometric number 5, or exercise number 5, French contrast with a power combo. This is the peak of power training, the highest form of plyometric plus strength integration known. We're combining heavy lift, explosive jump, fast reactive hop, assisted over speed rep. It lights up every neural pathway connected to jumping higher and sprinting faster. And before we head on, don't lose focus here. I'm dropping every gem possible. Now let's talk about the science focus, terms you might have heard of in our previous videos. Post-activation potentiation, otherwise known as PAP, and sequencing of movement patterns. This is Goku going Super Saiyan, nervous system charge beyond 100% output. I really dropped the gems out right here. Make sure you write notes on this one. Number 1, trap bar deadlift. 2 to 3 reps at 80 to 90% of your 1 RM or 1 rep max. 2, box jump. 2 to 3 perfect reps. 3, fast pogos. 6 to 8 quick contacts. And number 4, band assisted vertical jump. 2 to 3 floating reps. So there you have it. After all these plyometrics, you now have elite level reactive plyos that build real explosiveness, not highlight real fluff. If you want the full blueprint personalized to your sport and level, our online programs are where this becomes unstoppable progress. Link below. Become the athlete that forces opponents to adjust. Every quality, every sport, one athlete at a time. Subscribe and let's keep building. Everyone trains getting faster, but the athletes who actually embarrass people in real games aren't just fast. They can stop, redirect, and explode again like someone just unplugged physics. Most athletes are basically fast and furious cars with NOS and Walmart brake pads. You look fast until someone makes you change direction and suddenly your body is like, wait, this wasn't in the tutorial. Today starts a brand new mini-series covering the hidden athletic qualities nobody actually trains. Episode 1, we're focusing on change of direction. And this is the true separator between athletic and athletically dominant. Let's get into it. Just so we can give this a little slight scientific breakdown, change of direction is eccentric braking strength, force absorption control, and the ability to instantly turn stored energy into a new force vector. This is Marvel level movement choreography. Anybody can throw a punch. The athletes that scare defenses are the ones that can teleport angles mid-attack, like Doctor Strange ripping geometry open mid-crossover. You train plows for gas pedal, COD, or change of direction is where you install elite steering. Exercise number 1, lateral bound to stick. Stick the landing like rent is due tomorrow morning and you have exactly $9.17 left. Quick feet, control the knee, 0 wobble. Here's why this works. This teaches the body how to accept lateral force without leaking energy. If you can't absorb sideways force efficiently, your body panics and bleeds speed into every single change of direction moment. This is the fountain for every violent plant you'll ever make. Before we go deeper, if you're serious about actually becoming a complete explosive athlete, random drills won't get you there. You need structured, science-based progression. We built 2 online programs designed specifically for this. Strictly Speed, where we focus on sprint mechanics, acceleration, max velocity, and true game speed transfer. Next up, Strictly Vertical, where we focus on power production, stretch shortening cycle efficiency, and vertical jump development that actually shows up in your sport. These aren't gimmick templates. These are exact same mechanics and progressions you see in these videos, just built into a complete system. And for athletes who want to go even deeper, join our Patreon, where we have early releases before YouTube, weekly live Q&As to break your specific questions down, and exact breakdowns on what you want to see on YouTube and its runtime. Links are in the description box below, and we can't wait to help you. Now let's get back into the action. Exercise number 2, deceleration drop plus stick. Sprint, hard stop, freeze like you accidentally stepped into an NPC loading glitch in GTA. This is why this works. Deceleration is eccentric strength and tendon braking capacity. If you can't stop well, you'll never be an elite redirecting force. Your nervous system needs to trust the brakes before it allows you to slam the gas again. This is where 90% of athletes lose all of their potential. Exercise number 3, shuffle, plant, and re-acceleration. Shuffle, plant, and explode out like your frame perfect dodge rolled in Elden Ring with perfect iframes, and the defender becomes a background character in your highlight video. Here's why this works. This teaches your body to instantly restart horizontal force into a new direction without hesitation lag. This is game transfer in its purest form. Exercise number 4 and my absolute favorite, curved sprints. Picture Formula 1. Anyone can go fast in a straight line. Champions bend space through turns. Lean into the curve like you're a predator chasing prey that made a bad life choice. And here's why this works. Curve sprinting challenges dynamic posture, shin angles, and exposes how well you manage centripetal forces. Better curve mechanics equals higher direction change efficiency. Last but not least, exercise number 5, low box lateral bound series. Think of this like DJing your nervous system. These micro bounds build lateral elastic rhythm, not fatigue. And we're going to go a little bit deep here, so make sure you follow along. This builds high frequency lateral elastic stretch shortening cycle without frying your CNS, otherwise central nervous system. It makes lateral reactivity automatic, which is what separates fast practice reps from real game output. So just remember, most athletes will never train this. They'll keep chasing top speed while leaking energy every single cut they make. If you want to become dangerously fast, you must master the art of stopping plus redirecting faster than the person in front of you. Speed without COD, or change of direction, is like having a rocket engine connected to dollar store steering. Start implementing these 5 exercises this week. Check the description box below for strictly speed and strictly vertical, and also the Patreon links if you're ready to take this seriously. Next episode, we'll be breaking down another athletic quality that most athletes will never train. So subscribe so you don't miss out. And this is Movement Meets Sport. Every quality, every sport, one athlete at a time.